guys, I'm back. Alright, so basically, I just wanted to do a video while I'm on my way to this very important event. But I really just wanted to touch base with everybody about what made me, what made me start recording. And I think one of the main reasons is because there's two reasons. One of the main reasons why I started recording was because I used to watch this channel called Outdoor Boys. And Outdoor Boys, such a wholesome channel, It's just a wholesome channel. There's no gimmicks, no gotchas, and I really like that as a dad and a father. It was just something that I could watch, and it was just basic camping, and like what he was doing was extraordinary. Like, it probably wasn't extraordinary to him, and his page was about just going outdoors in the snow in Alaska, and basically surviving out in the wilderness with minimum gear sometimes, but I just appreciated how wholesome his videos were. And the other reason why I started was because I got into a channel called Ward Radio, and I used to watch them, and basically what I am is a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Regardless what people think, I think it's important for us to get on here on these social media platforms and just just show the world who we are, just showing them that we are normal people, and so that's sort of the main reason, and then just show them that we're not this alienated, brainwashed people with lots and lots of money, and we do believe in a savior, Jesus Christ, and we just have to go. We have to go through struggles just like every other human being out there on the planet. And so, hopefully, I'm not sure where this channel is going to lead, if it leads anywhere. But I love our church, and I love the life that it's provided me. And when I found out Ward Radio, I was listening to them. All the logic that they're speaking, like they've got a lot more knowledge than what I do about the church. But I love that they are able to explain different things and just have a laugh about. I think the first video I watched was them just talking about I think he was a Catholic or a Muslim. He was talking bad about the church, and he was saying how he was going to infiltrate the church, and I like that they were able to look at that and see the light straight away. I dropped the phone. So I like that they were able to look at that and see the lighter side of it, and I think that as members, that's probably something we should do. I mean, they're still sticking up for what we believe, but just choosing not to be offended by it. I remember a talk by Elder Bednar where he was saying, if we get offended, or if someone gets offended, it's actually your choice. It's a choice that you choose to be offended, and you choose to take offense at whatever, you know. And to be honest, I used to be that person. Like I grew up in a 7-day Adventist. I went to a 7-day Adventist high school, and to be honest, you know, those lunchtimes were pretty tough lunchtimes, trying to you know, defend yourself. You know, defend yourself. I mean, at that age, it was defend yourself physically from people who didn't agree with, you know, with the Mormons. So, yeah, and obviously, so that's the whole reason why. That's one reason why I thought, oh wow, you know, I could sort of do something like that, and then I ended up watching a channel called Outdoor Boys. And I really loved the wholesome content that he provided, and then just the honest nature about the video. And then he quit YouTube, which was the whole reason why I found him in the first place, because there are a lot of people on YouTube just saying, oh, I can't believe the Outdoor Boys quit. And so then I started, oh, who's this Outdoor Boys? And then I found out, you know, I got into the videos, and I went down that rabbit hole, and I watched all his videos, not all of them, but most of them, and I was really hooked and found it was wholesome. And then I came across the video that he shared, where he was saying that he was stopping YouTube, and then I could tell by the way I had a feeling by the way he was speaking, and I thought, man, this guy sounds like a member, like, you know. And then lo and behold, I came over another video where he was talking about his faith, and you know, he served in Japan, and I just thought that was awesome, and that was like a sign for me to, you know, to sort of get the courage up to start videos. So here we are. I'm gonna post this as my first video, and you know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on this channel, but one thing I do love to do is I've just learned recently how to work the smoker, and so that's where the Smoking Mormon comes from, and you know, I hope that those Mormons don't get offended. But you know, I'm just going to take you guys through probably a flurry of things on the channel. Just a flurry of things on the channel, and yeah. So I've got this biker guy riding next to me. I'm not sure what he's doing, but yeah, and that's basically it. You know, I hope that you know, through the channel we can, you know, just spread some light into the life of an everyday member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and you know, and just shed some light about what a member's life is like outside, in the church, but outside of America. So I was born in Tonga, raised in New Zealand, and now I currently live here in Melbourne, Australia. And so yeah, hopefully you know, you can come back for more videos, and I'll try and post every day, but if not every day, you know, maybe at least at least once a week. So let's hope this goes somewhere. And you know, if you have any questions, please ask them below, and we'll cover everything Mormon outside of America, and hopefully it'll shed some light of what it's like to be a member of the church outside of Utah, and you know, shed some light also on you know, what it's like to be normal and just a average human being living an average life, but believing in an awesome thing, which is you know, the Savior's alive. He's got a restored gospel, and you know, he's got a living prophet these days that speaks to us and can forewarn us of things that are coming, and that's something I'm grateful for. Now, just to let you know, I'm not very good with speech, so you know. And the other thing is, if you are looking, feel free to comment whatever you want, hate, whatever. I don't really care. But if you're looking for, you know, doctrinal questions on this channel, this is probably not the channel to come to. Like I said, we grew up outside of Utah, and I just feel that the members in Utah are a lot more connected to the history and the doctrinal, you know, more of the doctrinal knowledge that comes around having those deep discussions with, you know, with others that are not part of our faith. So, but if you're just curious about just what an everyday member does outside of Utah, then this is the channel, and hopefully we can smoke some good meat at the same time. Who knows, if you're in Australia, I could smoke you some Australian salmon. But other than that, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you on the next video.